back. I'm happy that you guys are still kicking it with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So today we're here to talk about
How my mommy smokes and I don't.
technically we're not here to just talk about me smoking and she doesn't. But basically we want to talk about how we choose to unwind and not be judged accordingly. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Some moms decide to have a glass of wine, which I used to do that. It just doesn't work well with me now. My body just doesn't react to it. It doesn't relax me. So every evening, I indulge legally.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say why I don't. It's not that I frown upon marijuana or marijuana smokers because I don't. I believe that it serves a purpose.
It's a natural herb. I've said that for my whole life.
Okay, it is. That's a fact, and I believe that it serves a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But things that serves a purpose serve purposes for specific people.
Right.
I'm not one of those people. I have tried. Once upon a time, I thought I enjoyed, but that's because I was drinking and smoking, so it was
no, you can't do that.
well, that's when I enjoyed it.
So your brain doesn't know what to do.
Well, that's normal for me. I'm just saying.
So you abused it.
I did. Okay. And then I realized that,
Sidebar, no judgment. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, but that was, anyways. I realized that I don't want to just cruise through and not remember yesterday and the day before, but because I was drinking and smoking, that was what was going on.
Yeah.
So I decided no more. And that was right around the time I was pregnant with Reagan.
Okay.
So I decided, of course I'm pregnant, no more drinking, no more smoking. That was easy for me to decide. But once she was born, I could have easily said, all right, party back on. But I was like, no, still.
You made a choice.
Right. And now, there are times where marijuana is offered because it's like, oh, you want to smoke with me? And it's not for me because it doesn't calm me.
That is not for you. It's just not for you.
Right. And then I've tried the edibles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a body high, right?
Yes, for about 12 hours.
The worst. The worst. I took a shower and felt like I was in the rainforest. I laid.
Why is that the worst? If you felt like you were in the rainforest.
Because I was home. I went and laid down. I had like the, what do you call it, microfiber sheets.
Yes.
I felt like I was clothing myself in like a lion's fur and it was purring in my ear. And I just was like, this is not marijuana. But, again, another regretful time. I was just like, you know what? I'm trying to party with everybody else on 420, eating their edibles. It's not for me. So
That's
why are you such an advocate
example.
for it?
Well, because it does relax me. It does calm my nerve. Even back when I was in my early 20s, it actually, like, menstrual cramps. Oh my goodness. Smoke. Upset stomach, nausea, smoke. Headache. Breakup. Oh yeah. But a friend of mine introduced me, not just smoke though. A friend of mine introduced me to weed tea, the best.
So when I was in high school, there was a boy that would come to first period with the thermal. And he claimed he had weed tea in there. I ain't never let me try it, but he was in high school, and to him he wasn't abusing it because he was drinking herb tea.
That's exactly what it was. It was an herb tea.
I don't know if he walked across the stage with us though. I don't remember. I gotta go back and look because I think all of that matters.
No, it doesn't. Well, I take that back. It matters if you're abusing it.
So I had this debate with somebody who I often ask about different Bible scriptures about. Just let me hear your interpretation. And she was stumped because I asked her, I said, so if smoking marijuana is a sin,
Mm-hmm.
but it's from the earth, so that means God created it, and it helps cancer patients cope.
Absolutely.
It helps people that are sick with other ailments
Veterans
feel better.
If you're PTSD.
Correct.
Yes.
If it helps you with these things, then how is it a sin? Why is it not sent from God to help? And she was stumped. She said, let me get back to you. So she went and did her research. She said, so the Bible says that we're supposed to follow the laws of the land, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're purchasing illegally from a drug dealer,
Mm-hmm.
that's the sin, not the smoking or the drinking or the eating.
It's breaking the law.
Right.
I agree
And
with
then
that.
it's also abusing it, because just like you can prescribe opiates, it's something that alters you, but it helps you.
Right.
If you're taking it as prescribed,
It's helping.
the sin comes in when you start abusing it.
Absolutely.
So that's what I
Absolutely.
learned.
That's a good lesson, and I agree 100%. And I only brought that up because that's just fact.
Mm-hmm.
But I am an advocate for so many other reasons, and I don't want to get into it, but I do know that, you joke a lot about,
It's funny to see you blowing it up. Like, if I call you on FaceTime and you on your balcony, like, playing with the smoke, I'm like,
it's for my mental
This is a
health.
little
Trust
weird
me,
for
it's
me.
for my mental health and stability.
it's just a little weird for me, that's all.
I know. It's something that we all got to get used to. Like, we're just getting used to living with COVID, And I can imagine, what some moms are going through right now, like we talked about in our previous episodes, having to homeschool, having kids home all day, can't go to summer camp. How do you cope with it?
Right.
And not just not how you live with it, how do you live through it? Not just with something, because when you're living with something, you're just settled. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
settling for this. How do you live through it?
Like the saying says,
Productively.
if you're in hell, why are you going to stay there? Why not go through it so you can get out of hell?
What?
So, besides marijuana, what are some other things that you do to, I
Cope?
guess, I don't want to say cope, but just relax?
I meditate all of the time. Sometimes 2-3 times a day. I meditate, and it's just amazing. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes. It could be 5 minutes, 3 minutes. But I go into a quiet space. I have my little quiet space on the other end of the balcony there, and I just chillax. And I begin to speak positive affirmations to myself. I do a purposeful walk. Walk around there with all the trees and the wildlife, and then I get to the water. And then I go back around and I go back to the water, and I always in there before I come back home, because water soothes me as well. It just calms me as well.
So for me, I like to, I do have a glass of wine at night. I won't say every night, but 5 nights out of 7. Just one glass. Depending on the day, maybe 2. I have started breath work,
Oh yeah.
which really helps with the anxiety. I no longer call it my anxiety, because sometimes we don't realize that we're not even breathing.
Yep.
Or breathing properly.
Right.
So breath work. I'm doing the 21-day meditation with you all. Meditation is not an easy task, but it's an effective one. That's what I'm
And the more
learning.
you practice it,
Yeah.
the easier it becomes.
And then something that people may look at as a little unorthodox is I will go to my car and I will scream as loud as I can. I will scream until I feel my toes tingling, because it's all just coming out.
Yeah.
I pray sometimes that no one can hear me.
It's okay though if they hear you, because it's not about them.
Yeah, but you know, when you're in a complex and you sitting in your car scream, whatever, no judgment. But I also do that when I feel like it's necessary. And I hide in my closet sometimes because that's where I pray. It used to be the
I'm
bathroom,
sure a
but
lot of
that's
moms.
a shared zone now.
What, the bathroom? Oh my gosh. I can't even get away from the dog in the bathroom. So you definitely, sometimes you just have to find your space.
It's my closet, in between my clothes. You let them come in the closet. I'm in the clothes like this.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what I do.
Awesome.
It's whatever's gonna work for you. But it has to work.
It has
when you
to
find
work.
yourself abusing something and it's causing more problems,
Yeah.
then you got to
have
reevaluate.
Absolutely. If you have an addictive behavior or addictive personality, I wouldn't advise you smoke or drink.
No.
I prefer
Meditation.
you meditate. Absolutely. Get addicted to that. You know.
Some people are addicted to the gym, and that's okay.
Yeah. Get addicted to exercise. You know, get that heart rate moving, and that's it. But I do prefer that you do not indulge in any substance if you have that personality, and then that takes a heart check. You have to know yourself. You know, if I think that I'm depending or relying on anything too much on purpose, I cut it out.
Right, because now it's not serving its purpose.
It's not serving its purpose. It's not serving its purpose. So, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, first we want you guys to know you are enough. You are more than enough.
As soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you're enough.
Absolutely, absolutely. And love yourself enough to take care of yourself, however that may be.
So we want to hear in the comments, what do you guys do to deal? What do you guys do to relax? And the person that leaves the first comment, we're going to send you one of these shirts.
All right, we have them in this bright yellow, we have them in navy blue, we have them in black, we have them in white with the rose gold writing, and any other, light blue. Light blue, sky blue.
You get to choose.
You get to choose. All right.
Until next time.
Peace
Bye-bye.
and love.